Might be the cutest house I've ever seen in my life. My brain's like glitching out. This is absolutely something out of a movie.
You guys, I am unwell.
You know, I was going to go see Romeo first, but then I saw these and then I had to stop. I do not gatekeep when it comes to flea markets. You guys know that. I'm feeling a little vulnerable and a little bit exposed. We need to organize home decor stuff because, oh, I need to give you a call too.
Indigo sunset. It's the only way to go. I've been waiting for the fallout in the middle of the night. In this dynamite castle, you and me will
Good
be
morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. My mom called me early and she went to an estate sale and she found the best art in frames. So pretty. I'll put in a few pictures. I'm gonna have her do a haul. She said, well, she'll get it and we'll fight over it later. I also saw that there was an estate sale that is on like the street where they filmed, gosh, I forget now. What they filmed there, Kinsley? I told you. This is the second day. I was gonna go yesterday. It was from 10 to 2, but I was working on stuff. And I was like, it's okay. Everything's going to be like the higher price. So I'm gonna go today. We're gonna go. I also need to go to Sephora. I am out of my brow pencil. I'm putting it in my purse so I remember. We're gonna go on a walk when I get back. Yeah, for our daily walk. Yeah. And grocery shopping. We have a lot to do today. So let's go to the estate sale. I hope there's not a line, but there might be. Oh my gosh. This neighborhood is the cutest. Look at these houses. Literally the cutest neighborhood. All the houses are the same. I think it was Leave It to Beaver. I think that was the one that was filmed here.
Be sure to check the house out.
Oh, definitely.
Because the house is nice and the backyard is nice.
Okay. Might be the cutest house I've ever seen in my life. I need this. Oh my god, there's 2 sponges. This one's for mom. I'm in overload. Like I'm my brain's like glitching out. They're just I can't. This is unreal. Unreal. I would live in this house. It's probably a fortune. Look at the brick that they painted. Oh my god. Under the mistletoe.
Wait, what did you find?
Oh my god. That's adorable. Oh. 38. I love them. I need these for the cottage though, and I'm gonna have to bring them back. I mean, I can see why people film movies here. This is absolutely something out of a movie. It's like gorgeous. It's literally stunning. Look at this swing. I'm like blown away. Look at the roses. I'm gonna have to call my mom after I finish shopping so that she can just experience this. Look at this table. Oh my god. That is gorgeous. I'd love to find some tables for like this is pretty. How much are you? $60 plant stand. Oh, look at this little set. The bathtub. Oh my god. Look how precious this is. With the crushed, like, old china made into a vase. I love them. There's 2 of them, I think. It's all cracked though.
You guys, I am unwell. I'm unwell by that estate sale. Actually, I'm unwell by the home itself. If I didn't already have a beautiful storybook home that looks very similar to that one in a lot of ways, like the pairing of the oak and the brick floors and the shape of the house, you know, there's just like the color, like a lot of the things about that house that I love is also, and the brick outside. And I sent my mom pictures. I FaceTime. I was like, this house is so dreamy. They went very much and leaned into the French, you know, kind of like that, almost like shabby chic in a lot of ways. They used a lot of white, which I'm definitely more of a moody, dark kind of person. So I want that side of it. But that was a beautiful home. Just the grounds, the swing outside, the rose, like so much of it was like, how could I not? And I met so many of you guys there, and you guys were like, this is like exactly where, like when I saw this estate sale, it's like totally your vibe, and totally like you and your mom would like love this. So it was so much fun. I just didn't want to leave. I literally walked around that house. It wasn't huge, you know, but it was like so quaint and so perfect. I think it was a three bed, 2 bath. I noticed above the garage, there was like another room up there. Could have been a guest house, could have been a art studio. I don't know, but we couldn't go up there. That was kind of blocked off. It was awesome. I loved it. I think that's the first estate sale that I've been to by myself. So that was a little unusual. I asked one of the ladies if they were going to be selling the house, and she was like, yeah, they're going to sell it. So I looked it up to see, you know, if they had listed it already or not, just out of curiosity, how much a house like that would go for. And they haven't listed it yet, but I read that the last time it was sold was in 1972, and they sold it for $58,000. Can you imagine? I think they said she was in her 70s. Just so cute. Like, I don't know. It had such a huge backyard. I mean, it definitely had room for someone to put a pool. If that's what they wanted, they could have a pool and a huge backyard in addition to it, because there was just a lot of like land, you know, like a lot of like flat land, but it was stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. I had so much fun. Now we are going to find a Sephora nearby. Literally, this is the last day I could do my eyebrows with my eyebrow pencil, and that scares me. If you guys know how much how I feel about my eyebrows. So I need to go get some eyebrow pencils. I need to research and find a Sephora. I'm also hungry. Okay, we've made it to Sephora. I've never been to this one. I just mapped it. Found it. It's like a freestanding Sephora, which is cool. It's like not in a mall or, you know, strip. Well, yeah, it's weird.
Heart is made of blood and stone. Beats against this cage of bone.
3.5.
Never free my soul. 'Cause I've been serving 20 some years in the same old body with the same old fears, following me around like a shadow.
Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I was just finishing up getting my video live for you guys of decorating the bedroom, quote unquote, finished it because my mom was coming, you know, so it was to a stage where it was pretty good, but there were just a little detailed things and shots that I really wanted to capture when I got the perfect sunlight. And that took a little bit because it kept raining. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll do it tomorrow. I had time, which normally I don't do when I do videos. I'm kind of like, it needs to go, you know, I'm finishing up and it needs to go live the next day. So it was really, really nice. I think it was because I took that week off after the kitchen renovation. So I had time to start a new project earlier. I wish I was always on the schedule. Like, truly, I really do. When I got back yesterday, I did those shots that I needed, but since I had found that little pedestal solid marble table at that estate sale that we went to yesterday, I was like, I need this for the bathroom. And a lot of the stuff that I bought there really wasn't for me in a sense. Okay, first of all, I was overwhelmed by beauty when I walked into that house itself. If you've never been to a estate sale, or maybe you're just, maybe I'm just weird like that, or me and my mom, but there's a rush that you get kind of when you go to an estate sale, because it's kind of like, if you don't pick it up or you don't see it first, you're gonna miss out. So there's kind of like grab what you can kind of thing. Do you know? I don't know. So when I first walked in, I started like really going, I was like, I need this, I need that, I need that. The house itself had so many details that we have in this house. If I had went to that house not owning our beautiful home here in California, I would have been so sad. Like it had so many of the same elements, and it's exactly like the structure of the home and the details that are in the architecture is exactly what I was looking for, which is what we bought. So it had the brick floors, but theirs was whitewashed. And then it had the pairing of the brick and the oak floors, just like we have in this house. It was the same color palette on the exterior, with the shutters being a contrast, exposed beams that were also painted white. So maybe that was just a thing that they did. You know, it was very French, but in a more of a shabby kind of way. It went that way. I like dark and moody, you know, so I want to stay on the warm side of that kind of like French provincial style, if that makes sense. I think I did a mood board right when we moved in. I'll try and find it and we can revisit it. But anyways, I got overwhelmed with like, oh, this is so pretty. And I walked into the kitchen and I was like, oh my God, I'm unwell. Like this is just so striking. And everyone that was at the estate sale felt the exact same way. It was just a good vibe. I needed to give you a haul because I'm getting ready. I'm gonna go see Romeo at the flea market. Here's what I got at Sephora. I got a Dr. Jart brightening mask. I'm feeling like I need it. I got Precisely My Brow Pencil. My color is 3.5. It's neutral medium brown, but I got two because sometimes I go to Sephora and they're sold out, and these were the last two. I also got a 24-hour brow setter. It's like a thing you wipe over your brows after, and it keeps them in place. It like hardens them. It's almost out, so I got a larger version. I also got another one of my Ilia mascaras. It's the Fullest Volume Mascara. I love this mascara. I used to love a mascara that they stopped making. It was Velvet Noir by, why am I blanking? Marc Jacobs? They stopped making it. So I switched over to this one because I really like volume. I really, really like this one. I love Ilia's products too. So if you like thick lashes, try this one out. And this one we'll try on after I put on my makeup. Gucci's lipsticks are so pretty. Like this is the one that I have, and it has more pigment, more color in it. And this one is the Painted Veil. That's this color. It's beautiful. Love the packaging. I love everything. So I was looking at their other kinds, and this one is like a lip balm. It's really translucent. And sometimes I just want that. You know, like I don't want a full-on color. I just want like something on my lips to make them like moisturized, but also like not look like nothing. I don't know. This packaging is beautiful too. It's like light blue. I love this. And so I'll try it on for you. See how it looks like it's going to be dark, but it's not. And I'm going to show you. This color was Penelope Plum. So I'm getting ready right now, and then we'll head to the flea market. I'm just really going to see him and just walk around. I don't really frequent the Melrose flea market often because there is a lot of newer products and a lot of clothing. You know, I don't really look for clothing, but there are some vendors, but it's just kind of nice to walk around. And I have to run an errand over there anyway, so I have to be there. Okay, my hair will just dry naturally, I guess. I'll put it back in a clip. Okay, I want to show you guys this because it was so pretty. I hope I bought the wrong one. No, because everything was kind of in disarray. It's a little more, I might have bought the wrong one. Wait, what? I literally tried it. I lied. This is a lot more, like when I tried it on my hand, it was so soft. Maybe if I just blot it? Not that it's not pretty, it was just more than I wanted. I just wanted like a hint. I mean, maybe if I put like a balm over the top of it. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I thought I just dreamt this product up in my head. It was just so light. Anyways, it's still pretty. I'll keep it. Video's live. I'm ready. I just need to grab some shoes and we'll head to the Flea and go see Romeo. I need to bring him something too, so we gotta make a stop on the way. You guys, we have arrived at the Flea. It is so windy and cool. I mean, I brought this sweater, but it's like, there are a lot of people. I actually found parking. I heard someone one time say that you just know when your life is like in alignment, when you're just putting out positive energy and your manifestation is really strong, when you always find good parking. And I always find good parking. I brought the sweater, so I'll wear it like this. Okay, let's go see Romeo. You know, I was going to go see Romeo first, but then I saw these and then I had to stop. What's happening here? I've actually gotten frames from him before. It's beautiful. Okay, I was there for less than an hour. That is unlike me at a flea market. I didn't want to speak too soon because I haven't been to Melrose in a while, but the last time I went, it was very much geared towards like clothing and newer stuff. That's what I remember. This trip even more solidified that. Like, it's become a different kind of flea market. There was probably 2 to 3 booths that had home decor. So that can tell you right there that it's not really my scene, but it's great for clothing. It's great for Romeo's purposes. I feel like everybody gets dressed up in their best thrifted outfit and goes. It's just such a scene. I just like can't. It's not my type of flea market. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I was actually just getting ready for the day and I got an alert that my food was here. Takaya. If you've ever been to Takaya, I like it a lot. I've never actually been inside. I've only ordered Postmates, but I get a bowl similar to what I would get at like Chipotle, but I like it a lot better. I don't get any beans in it. I'm not a big bean fan. So I get a bowl, the Fajita Del Rey bowl with chicken. So yummy. And I get some chips because I get no beans, so I get like some, I don't know. So I got an alert that this is here. Hi, I need to do a haul of the things that I got from the estate sale. I didn't find anything at Melrose. If you're coming to LA and you want to go to flea markets, come when the Long Beach Flea is there. I do not gatekeep when it comes to flea markets. You guys know that. Even though I am like, well, I'm not going to find stuff because everyone's going to go, but there's enough out in the world for everybody. Kinsley! So I'm going to eat and then I'm going to give you guys a haul. And then I want to go into the room right when you walk into our house, the quote unquote formal living that we have absolutely no furniture for. The last piece in the last room with any boxes in it. So I want to go through and empty the boxes. Now that I've really decorated pretty much with the stuff I already have, I want to organize my home decor stuff into like a closet somewhere, or organize it somehow and get that room cleared because I want to do something with it sooner than later because it's literally the first room that you walk into and it looks horrible. Like, it's just like we haven't even moved in yet. You know, once you get here, it's nice. And when you go to other areas, and the rooms are all done, literally your first impression is like, are they living here? You know, like, are they moving out? That's what it looks like. So I want to clear it out so we can start thinking about like design or like things, because that I'm going to have to buy stuff for. You guys, I just filmed the podcast. I am feeling vulnerable, feeling a little bit exposed. Just because I remember how I felt the last time I talked about budgets and anything like financial when it came to the house. I stopped talking about the budget and like what things were costing us, you know, because I felt like I started to see like people feeling like, I don't know, I don't know. You know how touchy money can be sometimes, and how, yes, it's like, I would love to be transparent and like going through a very normal thing of like buying a home and renovating a house is something that a lot of people do. Sometimes people don't do that. And to see or hear how much it could cost for different things makes, I don't even know how to explain it right now. Anyways, I filmed a podcast episode on budgeting because it was literally my most requested
And I just let into that this is a safe space. This is a judgment-free zone. I asked you guys for quotes too that you had received, and I polled you guys so that you're involved in this with me. And I don't want anyone to come at it from anything other than it is instead of educational. I feel like sometimes when people talk about money, it can come across as like, look how much I spent on this. And that is so not where this is coming from. That is not me. And you know that. You guys know that. I just want it to come from a point of education. If you were, going to be in the same process or the same situation, and knowledge is power. The more you have, the more power you have, the more knowledge you have, the more prepared you are for so many different things in life. I didn't have a lot of knowledge going into this besides what I could Google. And to have a friend talk about it and to say like, oh, this, cost us this much would have been so huge for me. So this is how I want the podcast episode to be looked at and hopefully received as, let's sit down. I've been through this process before, and I hope you can learn from it, and it could better prepare you to like either say, that's too expensive, or know what you're getting yourself into to save the money for things you want, or whatever. I'm just feeling I need to make some coffee. I'm feeling a little vulnerable and a little bit exposed, but great things coming out of getting yourself out of your comfort zone. That's where I'm at. When you're watching this, the podcast will be live this coming Wednesday, I think. Yeah, after this video goes live. It hasn't come out yet. If you're going to be listening to the podcast, think of it as an educational for me, please. Because I might just hit delete. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So I'm making some coffee, just a little bit. Afternoon coffee. It's 3 o'clock now. I was working on the computer all morning, and the termite guys were here doing their thing because we had subterranean termites, as I think a lot of people in the area do, because I've seen the Terminator guys on the block the whole time, like for 2 weeks now, because we've had a lot of rain. So I really wanted to get that episode filmed today because it's supposed to rain for 2 days. So we're getting as much, it's beautiful today. So I want to go for a walk in a little bit. I want to drink this. I want to organize that room. We need to organize home decor stuff because, I need to give you a haul too. We have things to do. So I have some stuff that we got from the flea market when my mom was here that I want to kind of put somewhere. All the art that I still have. Oh, maybe I can do a gallery wall where you are. I've got a lot of the frames that kind of look really good together, but I want to put the majority of the art in a safe space. So I think I want to organize it up in the closet in the guest bedroom for now. I got a package from Brooklinen. Sit while we spin. Laundry by Brooklinen. Romeo's gonna love this. He loves doing laundry. Oh! The makings of your best laundry day yet. A stain remover. Essential detergent. Ooh, citrus, vanilla, and amber. Oh, that's wonderful. I smell the citrus. Fabric softener and fabric refresher. All in the same scent. That's wonderful. I have to show Romeo this when he gets here. That is awesome. Thank you, Brooklyn. That's so nice. They sent those to me. Oh my God. I love their sheets. Okay, we need to do some recycling on the boxes. And like I have like little decor pieces. You see all these? I'm never gonna use these fake plants. Like, where do I begin? These are like older towels. I have a cute little book. I just put that book on my bookshelf and it looks so cute. Being yellow. Like right there, you see? I don't know. Simple things like that make me very happy. Pillows that can go upstairs too. The whole time the termite guys were here, they were underneath the house. We also got like a dry wood termite preventative spray. So basically, if any termites attack my house, it will be their fault. They have to handle it. But I was preparing myself kind of mentally
for them to come out from underneath the house and tell me all of these other problems that had happened from these termites. You know what I mean? Even though I knew that it hadn't been that long, because it was not that long ago that we had the inspection, but I knew that there couldn't be substantial damage. But these termites are gnarly. Like, they can eat through something really quickly. But I was prepared. I was bracing myself for them to come up and be like, you need to replace this beam or this thing. And it'd be like, so, oh my God, it scared me. He knocked on the door and I was like, okay, just whatever it is, we'll figure it out. And I went to the door and he was like, we're almost done. He's like, just sign here. I was like, cool. Won't be more than just what I have to pay you to do this, which also wasn't cheap. Every 12 inches, they had to drill a hole through the mortar and the brick all the way around the house to put chemicals. That's correct. Like, they were here for hours. Anyways, just a story. Kingsley's little Halloween pumpkin. Okay, before I brought all of these upstairs, I was kind of playing with the layout. I mentioned that I was like, oh, that might be a cool place to put a gallery wall since it's a larger wall. And we have that one singular painting, and then a gallery wall could be nice because all I have left are these like kind of like medium scale ones. This one's larger. I obviously want to put Kinsley somewhere because she's like beautiful. My mom painted these too. So I have these frames that kind of like give a lightness, and I really like them, and I like the kind of eclectic pairing. I need small though to finish the gallery. Then I'm like, okay, well, if I do a gallery there, then what do I do over here? I'm just kind of like thinking through the design. There's definitely wall space, but it's like needs to be all real intentional. Those are actually like really nice. I just need, obviously there's nothing painted in there. They're just frames. I have one more frame that looks just like that, but I like the mix of light and dark. From the estate sale that we went to, let's do a haul. I keep forgetting that I need to do it. My mom loves bunnies. And this frame on this piece of art was stunning. They said the lady at this estate sale loved bunnies even outside of Easter. And that is totally my mom too. Look at these bunnies. Now the frame is gorgeous. The painting has a lot of green in it. My mom doesn't necessarily love green, but she just needed this. I don't know how she's gonna get it back to Texas, but she needed this, and it was only like just over $100. This estate sale was not priced like I thought it was going to be. I just assumed. I had no idea. Also got this one, also very green. I felt like maybe she liked that as an accent. You see how green the art is? But I thought it was pretty. This one was under $100. These two were $38. Set, I remember. It also still has a tag. Bathtub print. They're not old or anything. I thought they were kind of cute. I was overwhelmed with like the prettiness of the estate sale, I think, when I got there. But I was like, Mom, those might be really pretty at like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It would have to be in like a bathroom or a bathroom adjacent. We could put them in the pop-up shop. I really like the frame. The frame had like pretty gold leafing. I've been bringing some stuff out here to organize. I got these. I've actually been looking for sconces like this, actually for Texas. I'm thinking maybe I can take them apart, you know, and just unscrew the backs here and put them in my luggage to bring back. Technically, I could totally use them here too. I need 2 sconces on each side of a piece of art in the living room, and I thought they were pretty. I got 2 of them. They were $38 each though. Also, I got some like dishes. There were 3 or 4 of these. 3. Mackenzie Childs, she has some beautiful collections. They're enamelware. They were $30 for the set, so they were $10 a piece. Look how pretty that is. And each one was a different color. I thought they were adorable for like the table, for like a springtime party. These, I actually have a set already. This one was $24, Parliament serving bowl. The green set. I have these, some form of them in Texas. And then this was the little platter. It was just beautiful. And that's all I got from the estate sale. Oh no! I got the pedestal table. I'll put it in the clip. The pedestal table that's upstairs in the guest bathroom. It was like a short, solid marble pedestal table. It's beautiful. It was like a warm marble, and it's the perfect height for by a tub. And that tub up there is cast iron, so you can't put anything on the sides, on the rim. So you kind of need something like a table to put a candle, you know, like this is nice. So I put it up there, and that one was $70. Accent table, $78. Is solid marble. I got lucky with the buddies. This one didn't fit. Okay, I got all the art put away, which is perfect. It's like tucked away. We don't need that storage for anything other than that stuff. Now I'm going through like the decor that's left over that we had decorated into our apartment that I still want to keep, because there's still like that front room that I want to decorate. So I want to have, you know, like candle holders, and I want to kind of, I don't know, have like a space for it. I was thinking maybe in here. Okay, that's nice. Put away. Look, all the art fit in here. And I put like pillows, extra pillows. I just stacked them on top of the rack. And then all the art is stacked, which is perfect. I got books up there. Perfect.